Hey AfterBuzzers, we are talking Younger, episode 6, Me, Myself, and O, and we hate Radha, so stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
This is such a good song.
I'm like kind of like getting the lyrics like second time listening to it. And I'm like, I kind of know the song a little bit.
We just played it on Better Things. These are my friends, Marissa and Rachel. Their band is Riss and Rach. Their EP just came out. This is their single, Look at Me.
Congrats, girls.
Yeah, so go check it out. It's such a fun song. It's like the perfect Does My Crush Like Me? Look at Me song. So everyone will love that. But let's get into this episode. It was so good. Before we dive right into hating Radha and talking about new relationships, hey guys, I'm your host Renee Ariel. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Renee Ariel and on Snapchat at the Renee Ariel. And I have two lovely ladies with me.
Hello, I'm Allie Nasta. You can find me on Twitter at Allie Nasta and on Instagram at Allie Girl.
And I'm Rhelin Taylor, and you can find me on Twitter at Ray Taylor Gang, and then you can find me on Instagram at Rhelin Taylor.
Woo woo. Okay, so
I love how we all like kind of like sang it a little bit.
I know.
Like,
Hey, it's good. We're just in the
you
group.
can find me on social media.
we're just very musical. Sorry, we're so talented. Alrighty, well, I want to talk about all the juicy stuff later. I want to get into our new relationship that we got to see a lot more of this episode. We have Malky and Maggie.
Ooh.
What do we think? What are your thoughts?
So Max is getting serious.
No. Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen her actually like really care, besides Lauren a little bit. I think she was a little bitter when she left, but this is the first time we're really seeing her actually care and kind of see a more sensitive side.
Do you notice maybe it's because Lauren wasn't as age appropriate? Is that?
Ooh.
So maybe she knew it was kind of had its outs.
That's very possible because this is the first time we've seen her even just be jealous about something. And I love it. I love seeing her so just
Emotionally invested.
Emotionally invested in someone. And Malky seems cool.
Yeah.
I like her.
They're very different. But it goes to show opposites attract.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I feel like Malky actually like has kind of that like rough and tough side to her, and you think Max does because Max on the outside is like kind of the rough and tough
But she's
type,
like,
but inside she's very sensitive, and just like we saw, she's very girly, she's very feminine, she likes to do the like she's not a very sporty like Malky, but that's I think that's where they're really gonna hit it off.
Yeah, I can
like
agree with
them.
that. In this episode, we have Maggie following Malky to a spiritual spa because she's jealous about an ex that's meeting her there.
The mikvah.
Have you guys ever followed like someone you're dating? If they like didn't really give you an invite and like, oh, I'm going here on Friday, or you're like, oh, cool, and then you show up? No.
No. I really think I was like, no, I don't think.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think I ever have. I think I would be more frightened too, because I'd be like, oh my gosh, they're looking at me, they're seeing me, and meanwhile they're like, don't even notice I'm there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was like, I cannot believe she's ballsy enough to do that. That is crazy to me. I would neuld never do that. And then the fact that like after that, Malky was still super into her. Like doesn't care.
Yeah.
I was actually
Kissed her and everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like,
not even mad at all. I had nothing to worry about.
No, I totally agree. But I love their relationship, and I love that after that, when Malky realizes that Maggie has some of these insecurities, she's like, "I'll just invite you to everything."
She said like to holidays.
Yeah. As soon as she said that, I was like, wow, things are getting serious fast.
Quick, I know. I was like holidays. I'm
quick.
like, so she's invited to Thanksgiving, Christmas. Oh well, she's Jewish, so I don't know. Well, Hanukkah is on the table.
So we're all. They can't even have a couple name because their names start with the same letter. What would it be? Malky, Maggie, Malgi. It could be Malgi. That sounds like a food.
M&M.
Saving the day, Eminem. Okay, they can be Eminem. I like their relationship, and I'm excited to see where it goes because if it ends, Maggie's gonna be heartbroken, and I don't think we've ever seen a heartbroken Maggie ever.
No, she's like tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of heartbreak, the company's having a little heartbreak because we're getting some money problems in here.
Yeah.
The P is for Pigeon book. It sounds awful. Like, we heard that reading in the beginning. I do love that. Yeah. Josh was like, I'll pay you $100 if you start cooing back.
I was like, please do it.
So great. But they are struggling with making money because this book isn't really taking off. They
And
don't
Bryce
have another
is
book.
gone.
Bryce is gone. We don't have an investor. So they get a book from Redmond. and it's Me, Myself, and Oh by a new author.
Me, myself, and oh, that's
all I got. Aubrey Alexis is the author.
Yes.
And they're like totally against it until they find out, as we find out, that the author is super creepy. It's LL Moore.
Crown of Kings. We're begging for more.
Oh my God!
They wanted another book.
I love my favorite line of this episode. I think was from Diana when she goes, "We are begging for more cock."
I mean, Crown of Kings.
Crown of Kings. I haven't said that out loud.
I love her.
I never said the acronym out loud, so yeah, that's it. I'm like,
so great.
She always says the things that like you're not even expecting it. It comes out of left field, and then it's like, oh, I don't know where that went, and then
totally on
automatically
accident, but it's like funny. I'm like,
It's so funny. The other
She's so
line
great.
was, "My one desire is to service Charles."
Charles.
Like she's
I'm surprised
amazing.
Rana didn't say anything. They're like, what?
Freaking
considering she can be a little feisty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to Rada. She's the worst. But so yeah, LL Moore turns out to be Aubrey Alexis. He's
Yes.
writing this book. We find out because he creepily talks about Liza making his blood run cold or whatever, that line from the...
You make my blood run soft.
Oh, soft, that's what it is. That is...
Like, what does that even mean?
It sounds so creepy.
That
Blood
sounds
run
so
soft?
creepy.
I'm like, what?
Like, please don't.
Yeah.
Please stay over there. But they need to keep him at the company. As soon as here's the thing. Okay, when you guys heard him say that, this is what I thought, oh, he's read the book and he's quoting it from, I don't know why I thought that, but that's where my mind went. Did you guys immediately go to he must be the author? Because I didn't.
I didn't immediately go to that. I just thought he
No.
was being his creepy self.
Me too.
Yeah, and but like whenever he makes those creepy moves towards Liza, I always think it's gonna go further, and then it kind of like takes one step back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yay.
what just happened.
Yeah, but I'm like
Exactly.
kind of like, ooh, because if it was me in that position, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, just
I know.
you stare
Like,
and
I'm
question.
sorry, Charles, but I can't.
I can't do this. But she takes one for the team. She sits him down because apparently Lena Dunham got him for her publishing
company.
Yeah. And so she wants to get him back because this is losing one of their like biggest authors that they have, one of their very few authors that they have at this point, right? So she sits down and gets dinner with him, and he's slurping oysters. That was disgusting. I cannot even handle the noise of
the
it.
noise of that was just gross. And he
So
says
gross.
that Angela came to him. That's how he got that.
Yeah. And she's like, that's
insight.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but okay, it's beautiful. And then thankfully
I
they
also
get
think it's
this
kind of
book.
schizophrenic a little bit. How does another person come to you? But like
He said the voices, and he said like the voices in his head. He like
yeah,
cutting
like
them out.
schizo, but I mean,
Aubrey
it's okay.
came to him. He heard her voice. Are you hearing someone else's voice in your head?
Or is it just you?
Should we be
Right?
concerned, or should we just say go ahead for another book? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he's cray cray. I do love that they reference the Princess Pam deal
Yes.
with her.
Oh my God,
he was
Princess
so creepy that
Pam,
episode.
but she looked
She
hot.
looked so good.
She looked amazing.
When she was Princess Pam, she was hot. But you know what else? You can look hot with
Ooh.
this box. It's this beauty box. And ladies, let me just tell you, you guys are going to be loving this.
Oh my gosh, I
because
love beauty boxes.
it's a beauty con box.
Okay.
And it's a subscription box. Oh, look at the inside. It says, oh, hey, beauty. Oh, hey. Okay. And each box is curated by your favorite beauty guru. Like, for example, Flutterlash has the I Slay lashes from Makeup Shayla.
I love Flutterlash.
Love her. Like, she slays. I follow her on Instagram. See all the videos. So, yeah, you need to get this box for that. It's over $150. It's worth $150.
Oh my god.
But guess what?
What?
You get it for $30.
Oh my.
Are you serious?
You
That is
save
such a-
20
that's
if
such
you
a good
sign
deal.
up. Yeah, you save 20 if you sign up for the annual payment plan. And then you, with the annual payment plan, you pay the total cost of your entire year of boxes.
That's amazing.
So this is great. They also have an offer liquid lipsticks. You know, liquid lipsticks are in season
so
right
good.
now.
Love liquid lipsticks.
Everybody loves a liquid lipstick, and the color is in mocha,
Which is perfect for winter and fall.
fall. You need that perfect
Yeah.
nude.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I've been looking for a mocha actually.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt for a perfect nude, so I might have to.
You
get
were
this.
like, I'm gonna take this
Okay.
after.
There has a lip conditioner too, and it's
Ooh.
Angel Merino's go-to lip product.
Oh, I think think
That
I think
sounds like
I
a
need
great
this.
box. Yeah,
No,
can we
it's a
take
great
this?
Yeah. Can I get this month's subscription?
Oh yeah, I know. This is like a Christmas gift. This is like perfect for anything.
Yeah, that would be a really good gift.
What you'll do is you just go to beautycon.com/box to sign up for your
Okay.
subscription, and then you use the code BOXBUZZ for 20% off your subscription.
Ooh.
Box
Box
20% off.
20%
I'm
off.
signing up tonight.
I'm in.
Yeah, so don't
I'm
forget,
so in.
that code is BOXBUZZ for 20% off your subscription, and then with the seasonal payment plan, you pay each month for the box and shipping costs. So
That's awesome.
That's so good.
and it has everything in here. I'm like, can we all get one?
I know.
Right?
Like be like Oprah,
Right?
you get a box.
You get a box.
I want a box so bad. So like, let me just show you guys like.
Oh my gosh.
the Better Than Sex. Like,
That's my favorite mascara.
I love this. So I'm saying this box has everything you need, and if you want to look cute like Liza and Kelsey and even Maggie, I thought she looked great this episode.
Yeah, and Diana.
This
Yeah.
BeautyCon box, honey.
Dang.
So, hey, beauty, get your beauty.
Get your beauty
Get your
in that
beauty
box.
on in this box.
Speaking of beauty, Josh and Liza in this episode. Okay, so Josh. I'm gonna say I found this very inappropriate that he wanted to hook up at Charles' house. Guys, that's so inappropriate.
Yeah, definitely not something that I would ever partake in.
What's that face?
What is Josh, though, guys?
Well, let's be honest. We all know that Josh is like such a heartthrob.
Ugh, I know.
He just makes my heart jump out of my skin. I'm like, please, he's perfect in every way. But I will say the hooking up in the boss's house is a little bit too far
that
for
crosses
me.
the line. I mean, if
Yeah.
it was me, I would say no. But it was Josh and Liza, so I said,
Yes.
yeah.
I love that response. Yeah, Josh was really hot this episode. He wanted to hook up in a public place. That was like this whole episode of him wanting to hook up in a public place, and then Liza trying. Like their relationship in this episode, their storyline was literally just trying to.
Yeah, every episode is like they're trying to have sex in a
Somewhere.
some
They're gonna have
type of
sex
way,
somewhere.
and it's like, get to the sex. Come on,
Yeah.
Liza,
I know.
it's Josh.
Well, they usually do at the end. Always the end of the
I know.
episode, they get right to
I
it.
don't know.
There's
You
no
have to have
issue.
this cat and mouse game. Like, I don't really want to have sex with you, but
then-
at the end, it's like, okay, I'm gonna have sex with
It's
you.
because he's irresistible.
He's so hot.
So true.
He's so hot. And then
true.
they ended up, she gave him a little handy
Yeah.
at the softball
At the
game.
park.
At Maggie's girlfriend's
I
softball
like when
game.
she's aggressive like that.
I know. I don't see this from her, and then like it just happens. I'm like, Liza.
like that.
I love that.
And did you see that smile on his face?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that smile, it is all
It
cheese.
said it all. First of all, I loved how he was like, yeah, let's go, Maggie.
That was
Go,
so
Maggie.
good.
I'm like, haha, Maggie or Liza?
Yeah.
He was really cute this episode.
He's been cute in this season.
You guys know I'm
But
Team Charles.
I know, I'm Team Charles too.
You are Team Charles. Oh, we got the Team Charles. Are you
know.
Team Josh for Liza?
I am in certain ways just because I feel like Josh brings something out of her that like isn't
That's
around.
true.
But then
That
I'm
should be
Team
put away
Charles
again.
because it's more practical, and I think
Yeah,
that there could be a
right.
long-lasting relationship with Charles.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of long lasting, did you guys not catch? I mean, it was a joke, but when he was like, come on, you got to show me the moves now so I can, when I turn 40, I can show
Oh yeah,
26-year-old.
Josh's comment.
You know,
I
and
was
she
like, no, this
she
should
didn't
be a
even
forever thing. She
bat
didn't
an
say it.
eyelash.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow.
I know. I just thought it was like. I think that's just like their humor together. But at the same time, we're like, well, we know it's gonna end.
Yeah, that's why Josh is being so cute. That's why we're like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so great. And then next minute, we're being like, oh, yeah, no.
But see, I hate whenever they do break up. I don't want them to be. I want them to be together.
See, here's the thing. Yes, when they break up and there's no like other love interest. However, I love Charles, especially in this episode. Let's get into
Yes.
Charles and Liza because
Yes, please.
even in the beginning of this episode, the few conversations they did have, her relationship with his children.
So precious.
Rod is like the evil stepmother, like, oh, you
what
naughty
are you naughty
kid.
girls doing outside your bedroom? I was like,
That's an amazing impression of her. Will you do that again?
what are you naughty girls doing outside? No, I can't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
She's just too much for me. Like,
Favorite.
it's so negative. Like, whenever she's in the scene, it's just negative energy. I just want her to get out those eyes. They're
Those
so
eyes.
piercing.
I will never get
Daggers.
over how she didn't want to shake hands with Josh. I'm still gonna hold this against her too.
Oh yeah, you did bring that up.
I'm so upset with that. I'm like,
Shake his hand.
shake his hand. He's Josh. Come on. What do you mean?
Yeah, like, how could you not even look at him and, like, just like bat an eyelash. I'm like, oh yes, like do the nice little handshake.
And the way she looked at Liza when she walked up those stairs.
Right?
She was like if she could have been doing this, I feel like she would have.
You're so
I would
right.
have been like,
What do you want?
What do you want? She's
What?
like, meanwhile, my boyfriend's right here.
Right now.
Come get you. Yeah, she's the worst, and I cannot stand her. I feel like every time that we've had a really sweet moment with Liza and Charles, she like interrupts it. She ruins it. She always ruins it. Like Rada, maybe get a life. Maybe make some
just
friends.
possibly. And you know what, too? What about the kids like spilling some tea to Liza that they might not be living at that house anymore? So is
they need
Empirical
something
really
more
in
affordable.
trouble?
So that's how we know it's really in trouble. I think that
Yeah.
conversation definitely foreshadowed some big issues we'll have in the future if this new book doesn't go well. But thankfully, they got the book by doubling the offer. And now Charles is in on it. They had that drink to cheers at the end. That man.
The after hours drink.
I know. And then Rada said, drinking on the job.
First of all, Rada came in there like, I've been waiting in the lobby for I was like, ha, you're waiting in the lobby and we forgot about you.
Meanwhile, Liza's just enjoying a nice little beverage.
Yeah, they're
and
having
he
a
brought it out
drink.
during special. I only bring this out during special occasions.
Yeah.
Liza.
Yeah, being with you.
I'm being with you.
Oh my gosh, that's the thing. Like their chemistry, their tension.
Yeah.
Guys, like that's okay. This is like the marshmallow experiment. He is the second marshmallow that you need to wait 15 minutes to have. Better payoff, better satisfaction.
Yeah.
I love him.
I want
love
him to be the marshmallow now.
No, because I don't want her to end up with Josh.
I will say I am a little disappointed that we haven't heard anything about the kiss because as soon as like the date didn't happen, it was just like, nope, not talking about it. He was angry for like a day.
And now he's not angry anymore. So like, let's
so it's
get
like,
over
let's talk about it. Let's either have another kiss or like get some sort of like
partially blame
progress.
Liza for that though too, because
Yeah.
she didn't really say anything.
I know she kept like, I gotta talk to you, and then like nothing would happen.
Yeah.
I think she would have had to try harder if she wants to get
She
Charles.
started the
Put some effort,
combo-
and he did.
She started the combo with, I think you're a really great guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's friend zone. That sounds 100% like a friend zone.
Game over.
That you shouldn't have done like I like you. Something more
Yeah.
forward. Guys
Yeah,
don't know.
definitely.
They're kinda
Like,
stupid.
explain what happened. She should have even texted him that night to be like, we've gone over this, because it's a very angry topic for us.
Yeah.
But, like, the fact that she should have texted him saying, hey, I can't make it tonight, but I really want to. Can we meet another time
Sometimes
anywhere
she acts
else?
like a child.
Yeah,
She does.
It is like the response to that wasn't good. I mean, but I'm just saying, I really wish they would talk about it actually and stop, prancing over the situation. They both know that there's tension between them.
I know,
Yeah.
so much tension. That's the thing. I think, like, her and Charles is just, like, deep and, like, ooh, it's so good. Whereas her and Josh, here's the thing, like, Josh melts all of our hearts, like,
Yeah.
no doubt. But it's more like, ooh, Josh. With Charles, it's like, Charles.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I think that's where like some of me is like Josh because I'm like, ooh, I'm enjoying it so much right now.
Yeah.
But
That's-
deep down,
yeah.
I know it's gonna be Charles.
Yeah, it
I
has
know.
to be Charles,
Yeah.
please.
It has to be. I love her and Charles. But is there anything else we need to cover from this episode?
I just think
Like,
it's so ironic that we're talking about how Liza should be with the older gentleman, she needs to be someone with more mature, and they communicate like children.
they okay.
Like you
her
can
and
talk
Josh
so much
communicate
about
more
millennials,
mature.
but I'm like, I feel like I have a very like more mature conversation than what you have going on over here, Liza. But
Yeah.
hey.
Because they don't talk directly about anything. It's all indirect messaging. Like, they
Yeah.
don't, everything's like, oh, this, and then there's sexual tension behind it,
I
but
am
it's
very impulsive when I follow my heart. Like, what does
Yeah.
that mean? I
Like,
don't
are you
like
talking
that.
about the book or are you
He's
talking about Liza?
Oh, then what else did he say tonight? He said something when he was like,
the unexpected thing. I can try to find it here.
oh, please, because I'm like, what does this mean? Who are you talking about?
Well, that is like communication. I think with them is just really uncomfortable because
so-
they're both hiding so much.
vague.
But I, like you said, with like Josh and Liza, they do have a lot of great communication. And Josh is usually the aggressor in that. He usually is the
Yeah.
one like, we need to talk about this,
Yeah.
which is kind of strange considering he's the younger one.
But here's the thing. Josh has nothing to lose if he's open, whereas Charles does, especially when we were talking actually before the show about what scared him to begin with was definitely that couple being like,
Yeah.
you can't just be flirting with the assistant, like that could be like a lawsuit, like you have to be careful.
Huge secret at hand. She's 40.
Yeah, and then there's that. But so he has a lot to lose. If he's rejected, he could get in like big trouble. He doesn't know. And so
Yeah.
all he knows is she didn't show up. She's probably not interested. That means to him that I would think that way too. I mean, I would be like, okay, they don't want me. It's fine.
Oh my God, no. I would definitely. If I
bring
was
it up?
Liza, I probably would just play both. Like, I probably would be like, hey, Josh. And then I would, like, kind of flirt with Charles and just see, you know.
Well, she was doing
what
that
she
for a little
does.
bit.
Yeah, but she's not, like, giving it, like, even now.
Yeah.
Like, I would still be like, hey, like touching him
let's,
a little bit.
Push this a little bit more.
Yeah, something else, some type of sign. I'm like, you're being so annoying.
But the thing is, Rada's in the way. And at the end,
God.
that last line of like, I want to get to know you. Do say, let's do lunch in your
what
Rada
about-
impression.
I want to know everything from the beginning. I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, that could take a while.
beginning started a few years back, not, you know, the age that she is now, like way back.
Yeah,
so.
and Rada wants to get to the bottom of it. I don't trust Rada. I think Rada will be the next person to find out the
She's
secret.
a snake.
You think
I don't
so?
like her.
It worries me. I think here's the thing. I think Rada's as crazy as I would be. I am crazy. I'm totally crazy. And I feel like if like, okay, would you not be pissed if there was a Liza in the way of your, I mean, I'm not a Rada,
I don't want
but
to see you as a Rada.
here's the thing. I'm not like
I'm like, can we say something else?
we should use a different term.
Yeah.
I'd be jealous. I wouldn't be a Rada. I would be jealous. So I wouldn't be mean about it, but I would privately stalk her and be like, who are you? Where are you from?
Privately
I
stalk
wouldn't
her.
be like, oh my God, let's get lunch. I'll find everything about you. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I
would
feel
just do
like
that on my own.
Rada's just a little too aggressive for me because, like, for all she knows, this is just a random girl that he works with. So
Yeah.
why does she care so much? But then I was like, I did say this. Sometimes girls have a sixth sense, so maybe that's what she feels about Liza. Maybe she has this, like, icky feeling towards her, and that's why.
And maybe Rada is kind of jealous though, because
Yeah.
she's
She's
older.
totally
She's
jealous.
supposed to be older, and she's probably thinking like, oh, he's
Yeah.
young, you know what they
Young girl.
say, yeah, like,
Yeah.
men always want the younger girl. At the end of the day, they say.
They say. I mean, yeah, she's totally jealous. She's totally in like a defense mode, or she's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna attack you then, and it's
Yeah.
like whatever. I'm just worried what she means when she's like gonna get. I hope they don't get lunch, but I feel like they might.
I hope not too.
I
I would
feel
hate
like
that.
Liza will be annoying and say yes, but
She will. She'll be
think
totally
so.
nice.
she's so like, yeah, let's go get. Hey, Rada, so remember when we said lunch? You want to go and
Want to get lunch?
Get a
We'll get
sandwich?
lunch, totally.
Yeah.
But I think that brings us to predictions.
Yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Predictions.
I was gonna say something too.
Oh, what?
Oh, real quick, I was gonna say that when she was like, tell me more about you, I was like, talking to the TV interviewer, I was like, no, you don't owe her anything. You don't owe her anything. Don't say anything to her.
Yeah, that is true. She could literally be like, I'm sorry, I feel uncomfortable going out with my boss's girlfriend. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like, in what
She was like,
situation would you
what
literally,
would you like to know? Like,
you don't need to know
Right?
anything.
She's like being way too obvious, because when you act like they she has a right to ask, and she knows that you have a secret, then you're making it so obvious, and you're like,
Yeah.
what do you want to know?
okay,
Liza.
so
Anyways.
guess back to the predictions. I predict, like I predicted in the other episodes, I will not like Rada even more. But I am really wondering who Kelsey. Is this the guy from the tram slam?
No, that's Chad.
That's Chad.
No, it's not.
No.
That was
I
totally
just
Chad.
don't
That
like
wasn't
the
Chad.
Are you sure?
Oh
He
my
had
God,
glasses,
it
but
was.
it can't be Chad.
It can't be Chad.
I feel like it was Chad.
It wasn't Chad because
Tram
she
guy
said,
didn't have glasses.
She said,
I
"Is
think
that the guy from New York?" So what guy's from New York? It's not. It's
No,
not Chad.
It has to be. Please let it be a tram
I feel
slam.
like
He was
it's
so
Chad.
hot. No.
I totally think it's Chad.
It's not the tram. It's not the tram slam because, like Renee said,
Yeah,
he
he
had
doesn't have
glasses.
yeah.
But
I
it's
don't-
not Chad because
thought
that
tram
was
slam just, like-
that came and went real quick. That's not happening.
Guys,
again.
I really feel like it's Chad. That's
He's
my
hot,
prediction. I think
though.
it's Chad. He is
from
hot.
his side profile.
Yeah,
yeah.
his side
this-
profile
yeah.
was very hot. I was like, who is this Kelsey? Let me know. So I'm excited to see her love life blossom because I'm over the whole Thad situation. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's dead, but
She's
come
gotta
on,
move
let's
on.
move on.
Yeah.
He was cheating on her anyway. So.
Yeah. And
He was
his password was Kelsey's favorite snack.
These
These
nuts.
nuts. That was like, that's just disrespectful as it is. I'm glad
I
that she
know.
saw that and was like, you know what? This is where it needs
Yeah,
to end.
throw that laptop
Yeah.
out. Keep Liza's secret.
Yes. Win for Liza.
I know.
What about you? What do you think's gonna happen?
I think that Charles and Liza are gonna get close to kissing. It's not gonna happen.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, they're not gonna actually kiss, but it's gonna be one of those like awkward, like close face embraces where you're like, is it gonna happen? And then Rada, I don't think they're gonna actually like talk again, but I think she's gonna like have like a one-on-one. But I think that she's gonna maybe confront Charles and be like, "This is what I think." You know what I mean? Like her annoying like way. She's gonna snake her way some way to add some sort of drama. I feel.
She's acting very jealous too, because she was like, "I'm taking him home."
Yeah.
I'm like,
So she's gonna be
"He's your
jealous
man,
and
lady. Go ahead."
cause some drama. That's what my predictions
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I think that the relationship is going to get more serious with Rada and Charles, but I think they're going to have a conversation, him and Liza, at some point of her being like, by the way, like, I was going to go there. Like, I was going to come see you, but just something happened and I couldn't go. Like, I think they're going to have that conversation, and then Charles is going to be like, why am I with Rada? And then they'll end up together, I hope.
Yeah, I
So-
hope
I'm trying to think. Maybe Rada might have something to do with the company later. Only because what didn't she? I don't know. They said something that happened to her, and they're like, "Congratulations." I don't know what it was.
Oh, yeah, in the
she
beginning.
was a part of like a panel or something. Like she was like, yeah, she just
I
is like
don't know.
a prestigious like in I don't know what she did. I can't remember either. Because like I said,
like, who cares?
whenever she
who
comes in,
cares?
I'm like, oh my gosh, get out already.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Exactly.
Rada.
Leave.
Nobody wants you here.
What is your naughty self doing on the screen?
She's the worst.
Get off the
Get out of
screen.
here.
I just predict a lot more Rada as well. As much as we're
I
going to
hope
hate
not. She's so annoying.
it. I know, she really
I don't
is.
like her.
Yeah, she's causing too much conflict.
Team
for me.
not
Yeah, she is.
Rada.
Team not Rada.
Team
Team
not
Liza
Rada.
and Team Charles for sure. But before we go, where can everyone find you?
Hi again. My name is Rhelin, and you can find me on Twitter at Ray Taylor Gang and on Instagram at Rhelin Taylor.
And I'm Allie Nasta. You can find me on Twitter at Allie Nasta and on Instagram at Allie Girl.
Hey guys, I'm Renee Ariel. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Renee Ariel and on Snapchat at the Renee Ariel. And make sure you follow us here at AfterBuzz on Instagram, on iTunes, on YouTube, on Facebook. We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
At AfterBuzz TV. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only, do not necessarily reflect.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Ass after
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only, and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.